Yeah, what's wrong with the beer we got? I mean, the beer we got drank pretty good, don't it?
Hello, welcome to Your Beer Sucks. I'm John, that's Andrew, that's Miguel Sanchez.
Yeah.
We're gonna drink beer.
No, we're not rolling.
Alright, what do we got?
Schneider Weisse, Tap5 Meine Hopfenweisse.
Meine Hopfenweisse.
Meine Hopfenweisse.
Not yours, meine.
Meine.
Go on a discovery. Meine
A discovery?
Hopfenweisse. The incomparable experience of indulgent drinking that exceeds all expectations. Hoppy but flowery, bitter, and full-bodied, and still with a sweet malty aroma. This is how multifaceted wheat beer can be, actually be. A real delight in the special Schneider way. And when it comes to spicy dishes or refined chocolates, the Hopfenweisse unleashes no less than a pleasant tremor of the senses.
A pleasant tremor of the senses.
Okay. I'll take your word for it.
I don't
The
know,
last
man.
Schneider Weisse wasn't too impressive. I mean, it didn't suck, but
Schneider!
it wasn't too impressive.
Meine Schweideweisse.
Scheisse?
Scheisse Weisse?
Scheiße. I guess this is going to be more hoppy just based off the name. I don't know if this is like an IPA or a pale ale.
I mean, it's a lager.
It's a Hopfenweisse.
A hoppy lager? Maybe? I don't know, man.
A Lager.
Here,
It's a little
give you
cloudy.
some more.
Hoppinger.
Oh, it's just, do I
Man,
want
it's
more?
got some kind of real interesting nose on it, but it's very
Wow.
weedy.
Super weedy. And yes, it is hoppy, and it is.
It's
They're not kidding with it being flowery.
Yeah,
It's got a really floral hop thing going.
and it's
kinda
got
citrusy.
and it's got the bacon,
Lemony.
It smells like motherfucking violet, man.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
And like lavender too.
Yeah,
And bacon and lemon. And wheat.
very weird.
Man,
What an
there's a
interesting-
recipe.
Yeah, what an interesting combination. Make biscuits with that recipe.
Flowers and biscuits.
Oh, that wheat. I mean that floral hoppiness really makes me think of really good saisons.
Yeah,
Saison.
And by the way, they're like apparently the new thing. Last time I was at Hop City, there were like
shit ton.
50,000 fucking
Oh,
saisons.
are they in?
Apparently,
yeah.
You hear that, everybody? Saisons.
Are in.
apparently are in now.
IPAs are out.
IPAs are never really out.
Well, you know what I mean.
Not at your local grocery store.
No.
That smells really fucking good.
Wow, that's orange juice, ham. It tastes more like ham than bacon.
This
It
is
smells
breakfast.
Like bacon.
It's breakfast in a
Breakfast
bottle.
beer.
It's a breakfast beer.
It's like you took fucking breakfast, you put it in a fucking food processor,
and I'm like, bam.
and then you fucking carbonated it.
yeah.
And that floral thing comes through on the palate. Like, this is like a breakfast saison.
Yeah, that's what this reminds me of. Breakfasty flavors. I was gonna say this is definitely more of a
And it's got
saison than
the
a
bready biscuitiness too.
But it is a lager. It's a Weissbock.
Really?
So, I mean, it's not an ale, but it tastes a lot like an ale.
You
And
kind
you
of
know,
fooled me.
this
Good
is
job.
probably the power of self-suggestion at this point, but I swear to God, I taste egg yolk.
Hold on, let me.
I'm not sure about that. I guess there's a proteiny sort of thing that can come across that way.
I think that's the ham.
Think it's the ham?
Yeah, I think so. I think that's
Your
really
ham
the
tastes
ham.
like eggs.
Yeah,
ham and eggs, motherfucker.
yeah. I don't
That's
really
where
get
it's
the.
at.
I don't get the egg yolk in there. Definitely get the ham.
The ham, totally.
Oh, I think the egg
God,
yolk
that's
might be more on the
bizarre.
finish.
It's amazing.
And
It's way the fuck better than the last one we had by them.
yeah, no, this is a very interesting beer. A very weird combination of flavors that I wasn't expecting. I was expecting more.
This would pair well with a ham and egg.
Yeah?
breakfast with orange juice.
Oh, God, yes. In fact, it can replace some of those things.
Yeah, or...
Have a breakfast that's made of other stuff, and that just reminds you of all that great shit.
Yeah.
Have a breakfast that's nothing but crackers.
Nothing but crackers.
Crackers and beer for breakfast.
This beer?
Yes.
That's fine.
And I mean, I've had worse breakfasts before.
I've had way worse breakfast that was made of food than this beer.
Oh, yeah. This is a pleasant surprise. I don't think I've had... This is a very unique beer.
And it's very, very fucking good.
Yeah. Very, very good. All right.
This blows Tap7 out of the goddamn water.
Schneider Weisse?
Yeah.
Still good. You're still good in our book, but that the Tap7, right? The Tap7 was the one that we had last episode.
And that was the worst beer we've had by them. It was still...
And it was still, like, not... Like, it wasn't awful, but it didn't really, like, stand out. This beer...
Is weird.
This lives up to, like, a Ventinus and shit.
This is probably the weirdest, goodest beer
Yeah.
we've had.
Yeah.
It's out there.
Usually when one's this fucking weird, it's usually not this good.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
because...
It just becomes a curio. You're just like, oh, that's very clever. Moving along to actual beer.
This is... Not only is it a
Congratulations
good
on
beer,
anything outside the box.
but, like, the
outside the box,
floral
not
notes, the...
The floral aspect is so great.
And it's... I don't think I've ever really had that in a beer. Even with Saisons, where that's kind of, I guess, more typical.
I think the most floral Saison we've ever had was the Megadeth one.
Yeah, no, it's...
The Tout Le Monde.
Yeah, that was a very, very flowery sort of beer.
And that was very much like this, but this has so much.
There's so much more depth. There's so much more ham.
It has 1,000 depth.
Yeah, it has 1,000 depth, and it has ham.
And ham. I mean, come on.
I mean...
Ham.
And I mean, and like, we're not fucking around. This beer actually tastes like it has ham in it.
And, you know, it sucks.
Oh, God, yes. Oh, it sucks so good.
It sucks in as much as it makes me mad.
Like, what the fuck? You Germans and your fucking beer.
Fucking beer.
Fucking beer. Well, yeah. Hopfenweisse.
I feel bad for the next beer.
Oh yeah, no, this is like one of those instances like where you're seeing like a show and the opening act is just like way too fucking good, outclasses, and you're like,
and then like the next band is like,
oh fuck, we have to what?
Damn. When they asked us if we wanted to go on first, we should have said yes.
Because we can't compete with that.
There's a reason that, generally speaking, the more junior band is the first on the stage.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There's a reason for that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's called kindness.
Yeah. Schneider Weisse, Hopfenweisse, Tap5 does not suck.
Fucking
Emphatically does not suck.
doesn't suck.
Wow. This is going on the cool wall.
Next beer.
Fuck yes.
This may breach my top 10.
Next beer.
Okay. I don't know if it's gonna breach top
Next
10.
beer.
Jeez, okay. Beer number 2.
Weihenstephaner Vitus. Our shitty beer.
St. Vitus?
Yes.
Ooh, St. Vitus.
Our shitty beer will
Good
have
band.
you dancing around
Early St. Vitus, at least.
like a retard.
Cool. I get it.
Yeah.
Nice.
St. Vitus dance.
That was it? That was the...
Yeah,
That was
see?
the ad
Nah. See, that was the ad copy.
Hold on, I think it might
no,
have missed a
that's
little
a
bit.
lot.
No. That was the subtext. That was the
Mike's just tired of reading his long ass.
All right, here we go. Hill Weihenstephan, Theon Tradition Brewing Old Centuries Hour to According Brewed, Desserts Guide to Able Also and Cheese Strong, Meat Red with Perfect, Beer Wheat Fruity Noble, A-like more but beer bock, typical A-like, taste not does Vitus the thus, mouthfeel effervescent and with sparkling and bodied full. Banana of hints and cloves. Citrus of aromas joins apricots dried of smell fruity V. Time storage long extra V on based character round with specialty A is it. Foam creamy A and yeast fine with saturated is Vitus. Box single spicy colored like hour.
You're killing me.
Oh, well.
Oh my god.
Crying real tears here.
Okay.
Shit.
There you go.
All
Now, if
right.
you play that backwards, you still won't get it because I didn't say it backwards.
No. Okay. What is
That
this?
is a heady beer.
This is a Bock of some sort. Is it a-
Weihenstephaner.
Something about apricots.
Weihenstephaner Vitus.
It is a. Oh, wait.
It's got that German smell.
Weizenbach.
It's got that German smell.
Well, we like Weizenbachs.
Kind of brody and a little bit of sauerkraut.
Yeah.
7 points.
Yeah, I can smell the sauerkraut on it.
Oh, I think I might like this one.
I don't like sauerkraut, but it kind of works on this.
Doesn't like sauerkraut.
I don't like sauerkraut either.
Look at these fucking retards.
You're outnumbered here. Sorry.
Well, I guess we're gonna have to arm wrestle.
No, you're just mentally ill.
Oh, okay.
Tastes like sauerkraut too.
But you're not.
Yeah, without the sour.
Yeah, it's got the kraut.
It's got a little tartness.
Yeah.
Very, very.
Tastes more
fucking-
like cabbage than pickled cabbage, if you ask me.
Yeah, it's super weedy.
Yes.
Yeah, it tastes like red cabbage. I mean, not red cabbage, green cabbage.
Yeah.
This is an interesting beer.
Like the cabbage that's been kind of sitting, like if you do like corned beef and cabbage, like that kind of cabbage.
That's good cabbage.
Yeah.
You know what this actually tastes like? This tastes like you're sitting at a barbecue joint eating coleslaw.
Yes, it does. This is more American than German in that way.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Like at fucking Dreamland or
Like the smells and everything of the smoked meat are all in the air.
Golden Rule at the good one. The one
Yeah.
The good one, yeah. That's the original one, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
Right there off of 31, yeah.
Yeah, I love that one.
I haven't been there in a while.
This beer is
that's-
coleslaw consumed at a barbecue joint.
That's
Thank you very much, ladies and
And
gentlemen.
it's a little bit smoky too.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all we need to say.
Yeah.
And you know
That's
that means
And
that
even
it's
the
fucking
finish,
good.
Yeah.
the finish even has that kind of mayonnaise-y thing,
But then again,
coleslaw dressing or whatever.
for our non-Southern viewer,
Yeah.
and then in parentheses S, because we don't know if there's more than one.
at this point.
You
I
may
think
not know what that's like, but it's kind of hard to describe unless you're from the South.
Oh, the guy from like Weatherby Aircraft or whatever.
Stoneyard Vineyards.
Yeah, Stoneyard Vineyards.
Same thing, right?
Yeah.
Are you sure it's not the guy from Centerpoint Tire and Auto?
Oh man, fuck that guy.
Yeah.
Even if that guy watched your shit. But
Fuck him.
Yeah.
no. But yeah. Yeah.
This beer's good. Like,
It doesn't really need a lot more. It's not terribly complex.
It's very-
That guy you were talking about, he's an actual like fan of ours, isn't he?
Yeah, and like
And he-
brews
and he
beer
brews
that
beer?
like I've watched.
Where's
By
the
the
beer?
way, watch your videos and
Don't you
like,
want brutally honest reviews of your beer? Send us some. I mean, if it's good, we'll say it's good.
and like just
What
watching
if
the
it's
brewing
bad?
process. I'm like, man, this shit looks really good.
But if it's bad,
Yeah,
heard a good
I
names.
wouldn't send my beer to us.
No, I wouldn't really.
Not
either.
unless I was already pretty confident.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like this
And
shit-
then
yeah.
we kind of have some weird idiosyncrasies.
We do.
So I mean, but I mean, he's
But
been
so
watching.
do these so-called bon vivant assholes. They
Yeah.
just pretend they don't.
yeah,
You know,
I've given
there's no human being that can be perfectly objective.
Yeah.
To anything.
I've given a few beers that had 100% ratings on Rate Beer a sucks.
Which ones have we done that are one? I'm curious.
Well, one definitely for sure is Old Rasputin. And I gave that,
That
a
has
sucks.
100?
And my opinion has changed on it, but I still don't think it's amazing. I seriously don't think it's worth 100.
I mean, I'm with you.
It has a
on that.
100.
Yes. Yeah, Mike's a fan of that one, and he's like 100. Seriously?
I used to go to these parties that were real boring, and the only thing there was to do was get shitty drunk on Old Rasputin. So he and I have kind of a...
Yeah.
You have a thing?
You've bonded with Old Rasputin?
I've bonded with Old Rasputin.
Yeah.
there's nothing like being drunk as shit with an old grizzled Russian dude.
Mm-hmm.
Builds
He's
character.
into the occult.
Yeah.
He's like, just so you know, I'm down with the devil, and I was like, whatever.
Whatever.
I don't care.
Yeah. It's not important.
I like this though.
But yeah, this beer.
It's very, very enjoyable.
It's pretty good for a cabbagey beer.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm going to give this beer It Doesn't Suck just because I don't think I've ever had a beer that actually put me somewhere before.
Yeah.
I'm not kidding. I close my eyes, I'm at a barbecue joint eating coleslaw.
Mm-hmm. It makes you wish at those really good barbecue joints we have around here in Birmingham,
If they had good beer.
they had this.
Yeah.
That
There
would
is-
be perfect.
There's apparently...
Perfect.
Perfect.
There is like a new barbecue joint.
A new one?
Are we gonna
What?
I don't
smoke it?
think it's any good.
Oh.
It's
Is
like...
it some kind of damn Yankee barbecue where they're like, here's some brisket with ketchup? Do you like how when I'm doing the
That's
North?
awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I've seen that before.
And it's like, no, you don't do it like that, jerky. This is real barbecue, huh? No, but
I was going to say the Northerners don't know how to do real barbecue. This is coming from someone
no,
who
they
lived
fucking
in New
don't.
Jersey
But
for millions of years.
pastrami,
Oh.
But see,
pastrami.
Here in
Makes up for
Birmingham,
it.
like
It does.
the places that make really good barbecue have the thin barbecue sauce. It's like fucking orange.
I'll tell you what.
Oh
you
yeah, and tangy as shit.
Yes.
send us some beer. We'll ship you some barbecue. I don't. I guess.
I mean, it wouldn't probably be any good by the time it got there. Pretty
probably.
fair.
Well, fuck.
Well, I mean, if you do it, well, I was going to say,
Well-
if you freeze it, do some like dry ice shit.
I think it will just be shittier once you.
Yeah.
I think you're right.
It'll probably be like just as bad as what you can go down the street and get by the time it gets there.
I think you're right.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This beer does not, though. Yeah, Weihenstephaner Vitus does
Does
not
not
suck.
suck.
Like I know there are these people. It doesn't suck. Yes, I agree. But I know there are these people. They're like, oh, this wine really takes me back to blah blah blah, and oh, this whiskey blah blah. But this is the first beer I've ever had.
Tuscany and
Yeah. This is
the fuck
like
out
I
of
said. I have to bring it up again. This is a destination beer. This beer actually takes me somewhere in my mind's eye, and not into the bathroom like my uncle did. Somewhere pleasant. Somewhere pleasant.
Beer, number the last one?
Coppertail Night Swim Porter. Night Swim is a
Coppertail.
member of our core 4 beers and perfect go-to for dark beer lovers. Locally roasted chocolate rounds out the perfect level of malt. Praise Jesus.
Was the last part in there?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, sure. You gonna get some business?
Damn. What the fuck? How did...
It's all fucked.
I've never seen someone roll that many ones in real life before in a row.
I have.
No, like it was legit fucking hard to get that goddamn top off.
Yeah, of course it's hard when you're rolling ones. Zipping your fucking fly is pretty hard when you're rolling ones. Well, you know what
It's
happened?
like, oh, my dick. Oh,
You know, that-
pulling
the-
dick.
Top off a bottle.
If you're a masochist, you're like, oh, now there's a mess.
I should be able to take
Oh,
a
no,
20
where did
on
it
that.
go?
Smell your fucking beer, dickheads. Wow, that's really coffee.
Fuck off.
And a little,
Oh, fuck.
a little bit of puke.
Okay, all right.
That smells more like coffee beans than like actual coffee.
Yeah.
With a little bit of like
unground.
chocolate nibs.
Yeah. And just a little bit of puke.
A little bit of puke.
Smells like American chocolate. That's got that butyric acid thing going on.
Yeah, like fucking Hershey's.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hershey's taste like puke. If you haven't noticed, now you will.
Yeah,
Sorry.
you can't untaste it.
Even the special dark. You can't
You're just
escape
like,
it.
oh man, the puke's there. Fuck. What were they thinking?
Fuck, I guess I have to buy 5 more cases. Because you're an American.
Fuck yeah.
America, copyright.
That is really dry.
That's drier than I was expecting.
It
Powdery.
smells pretty dry.
Like, the palate is powdery.
That's like unsweetened, like Nestle cocoa powder.
Yeah.
Like the shit that you like bake like chocolate cookies
Well, no,
with.
that's a bad beer.
Isn't it?
Yeah, we're gonna have to delve into why it's a bad beer.
Yes, this has onion layers to peel back of badness.
You know how like if you're trying to make a dark roux, but people don't understand. Well, it take an hour and a half. It'll burn in 5 minutes. Well, there's a fine line between darkening and burnt.
Yes.
This went a little bit over the line, and it's got that weird watery like flavor, like black hole that roux gets when you burn it. You know what I'm talking about? Soup bases will do the same thing too, depending on the soup. It's got that weird flavor black hole. So they over darkened their.
This tastes like a bad marinade for a seafood soup.
This tastes like a bad marinade for dick.
You know, the thing that's worst about this is that it's got a lot of things that go right, but then the overall picture goes way wrong.
Like, it noses great.
And the chocolate
Minus the puke there on the back end. It noses really, really good. The palate is not really there.
You know what the chocolate
The
is?
finish is powdery.
Finish is powdery. And the chocolate character in it is Tootsie Roll. It is. If you don't...
It wouldn't be that funny if it weren't true.
I guess that's what it is.
It's fucking Tootsie Roll. So you burnt your fucking malt. And then you said, let's throw some fucking Tootsie Rolls in there.
And then
I'm on to you.
and then you have this.
Yeah.
We can't get this here?
How funny would it be?
No, I picked this up in Florida at the Wine Dog in Panama City, along with some other beers that were really good. And I understand that the Wine Dog is closed right now after Panama City was hit pretty hard.
Still there?
I think so. I haven't heard a whole lot.
If it's not still there, I'm blaming
best
this
wishes
beer.
to the Wine Dog.
If it's not still there, I'm blaming this beer.
And
This is not...
my home away from home is Mexico Beach, that got grudge fucked pretty hard by that hurricane. So, you know,
You gonna start up like a Kickstarter or something?
no, they're handling it.
Okay.
I think. I mean, there's nothing I can do.
I mean, you should like
I'm fucking poor.
you should reopen like one of those restaurants you were talking about that got destroyed. You should
Like Toucans?
You should fucking Kickstarter it.
Toucans, they said they're going to be open in another year and a half or something.
Think
They've
about all
got to
the-
completely rebuild though. Like their whole building was fucked.
See, what you do is you get a truck and you drive it in there. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Why aren't you doing this?
Don't drive into the building, though.
Well, one, I don't have a whole lot of
Don't
capital.
drive into the building.
And two,
You can do drive-through liquor in Florida.
Yeah,
Yes, you can.
In a lot of situations, I would be every bit as mercenary as you, but like actually I have a connection to that place, and there's a mental block where I can't be like all like taking advantage of people.
What's
down there.
fucking mercenary about like trying to get the local shit back up and running? What's mercenary about that?
No, you are spinning it that way, and I see from the way you're smiling.
Come on, guy. This is why you're poor.
Yes, and I always will be.
Yeah.
This beer is also poor.
Yes, this beer has a few things it does right, and that actually makes me hate it more.
Like, it could be really, really, really good, but
This is
It's not.
it's not.
burnt malt. They added Tootsie Rolls.
Pairs perfectly
The end.
with barbecue brisket.
No, it doesn't.
Fucking does
No,
it.
it doesn't.
It pairs perfectly with drunk puke
And the sink.
Drunk Tootsie Roll pukes.
and the toilet.
And the toilet. Yeah, what is this? What's the name of it? Coppertone 7 SPF tanning oil.
7 SPF, that's not worth shit. I would need at least 150.
Coppertail Night Swim Porter.
Sucks. And that's going to do it for this episode. Tune in next time. And just remember that life is too short to be caught drinking shitty beer. That was close. Well done.
It's been a while since I did that.